is just a typical case of girls fighting over a guy. This guy does not even check any of them. Did you know that there was a day that Otto was having his bath in the bathroom and Nengi comes into the bathroom to have her bath with him? Ah, that's the biggest tease. Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? What's happening? My name is Homie Odike and this is Talk to Your Homie TV. My darling here. I love to give very sweet and juicy gist, and today we are talking BBNAIJA lockdown at day 16. We're discussing in this video KIDDWAYA and Erica again, WATHONI and TOLANI and Prince's dynamics, and then Neo is going down a path that I'm like, brother Neo, you go like wake up, oh. Don't go and subscribe to the channel because this is where all the gist goes down, my friend. Click the bell button beside the subscribe button. That way you know when I post a new video and get to hear all my gist firsthand. And one very important thing, please give this video a thumbs up because more thumbs up means more engagement, more views. You get me? And let's begin. So first of all, let me address the whole WATHONI TOLANI's issue here. So WATHONI went to the diary room. I'm feeling bad for WATHONI. I don't know. I just like to feel bad for people that are not very happy. She went to the diary room talking to Biggie, and it was like, see that people that were her friends are turning away from her. So TOLANI is beginning to act funny towards her and Nengi. She feels like Nengi right now is avoiding her. So when TOLANI now came, TOLANI now explained to Biggie what the problem was. Now what was the problem? TOLANI said that, see, WATHONI did not have a bed, because I think the first week, that was when Nengi won head of house and WATHONI was the deputy. So they had to go to the head of house's room to stay. And so she did not have a bed of her own. So when she came back now, she was all, because now V now stays on the same bed with Neo. So WATHONI was always on V's bed. And V's bed is in TOLANI's room. So they're all like together, yeah. And I told you that TOLANI and WATHONI were forming close. So the day that I noticed their closeness was when we're talking about guys who they like, who they didn't like, and WATHONI said that she liked Prince. And that day, actually, what TOLANI said was that she liked Eric. All of a sudden, because then Lilo was still around now, all of a sudden, TOLANI's love for Prince just grew. But anyway, let's not run ahead here. Let's go back to the gist. So TOLANI was like, because WATHONI was on V's bed, they were all like together in the room gisting now, yeah? And then I know TOLANI has a connection with V because they speak Yoruba, which I'm like, why do they speak Yoruba so much? TOLANI speaks Yoruba like, well, I mean, maybe in her house in America, they speak Yoruba growing up because she speaks Yoruba a lot and V is Yoruba, so they can share all that Yoruba connection, yeah? So when Lilo now left the room now, TOLANI said that it was out of a very good mind though that she was just telling V, and WATHONI was sleeping, you get? So she was telling V that since Lilo has left the room and Lilo's bed is just opposite Neo's bed, that let WATHONI take her things from V's bed and go to Lilo's bed. Now WATHONI was sleeping, and TOLANI said that she wasn't saying it like it was gossip, like she was saying it loud enough, you get? And so when WATHONI woke up and noticed that they're talking about her, WATHONI started giving TOLANI attitude, and she can't even be bothered. She wasn't really care. It's not her business. She can do without the whole friendship with WATHONI, right? In the evening now, Neo now goes to meet WATHONI to talk about the matter that they are all friends, TOLANI and V, and that was like whatever she's thinking is not like what happened. WATHONI was like, her problem is that it felt like they went to chase her from the room, do you get? Because why couldn't TOLANI come and tell her? Like they're friends. Why couldn't you come and say, if it was so much of a good intention that TOLANI had, why did she come and tell her that I'm advising you take your things so that you have a permanent bed? Why did she have to say it to V when WATHONI was sleeping? That's her own issue. Like, why? It doesn't even make sense. And she's going to meet TOLANI, and they've discussed, but still TOLANI is giving her attitude. So when Neo now goes to go and meet TOLANI and V, TOLANI was like, oh yeah, give me gist now, what happened? Neo now gave TOLANI the gist that what WATHONI said. TOLANI is like, see, she said it from a good mind, that she didn't try to whisper it, and she knew that WATHONI was napping, yeah, but she wasn't trying to whisper or trying to know that it was just from a good place. That's one. But two, now the main reason, in all sincerity, is Prince. Now because WATHONI likes Prince and TOLANI has now started to tell us how much she likes Prince. Prince is the issue because according to TOLANI, there was a day, I think it was on Prince's birthday, that she was talking to Prince and WATHONI just came to join the conversation, you get me? And TOLANI felt like that was rude, like why would you just come and join the conversation, you get me? So TOLANI steps out, so WATHONI was now with Prince gisting. As he was gisting with Prince, TOLANI was like, when I bring touch, she just girl, how can she leave? WATHONI, haha. So she now comes back to meet them, yeah? And she now told WATHONI like, like you didn't have to come here. I was spoken to him later. WATHONI was like, I'm sorry, it's not too early for me to leave. So she gets up and she leaves. So TOLANI feels like that's like where the problems are happening, because after then, even though WATHONI came to meet her to apologize to her, like she just went to just join the conversation, you get that her energy has not been able to go back to what it was before. Yeah, I'm just see, this is just a typical case of girls fighting over a guy. This guy does not even check any of them. And you people are like, look at friendship is just being littered up and down because of a guy. Like, it is so funny. I don't know why. My friends are saying that is normal, girls fight over a guy. But let's just talk as ladies. Can we stop fighting over a guy? Like, can we really, like, can we even have our backs? Look at Ozo and Prince. There's that whole dynamics with Ozo and Prince and Nengi, but you cannot see, like, Ozo and Prince don't have any, you get me, like, an animosity. No, they can sit down together and be cordial. Do you understand? Look at Ozo and Kid. Yeah, Ozo complains that when he wants to talk to Nengi alone, Kid will come, yeah, so he has to give distance. But they're not having, you get me, like, they are good. They can talk, they can, like, do you see this Prince matter? I don't know, because in the evening, Tony went to go and meet Prince that what's up, but they were gisting, and Prince said he doesn't really open up to a lot of people. Tony was like, she's ready to listen to him when he wants to talk to her, yeah, but she doesn't just know because she feels like she doesn't just know like what he tells Nengi and Watoni. Prince was like, that he doesn't really talk. At some point, Tony was like, I beg that you know all the girls on your case. Prince said, but can't I be all of you guys' friend? This Prince is not even trying to check. Don't you guys get it? He, like, I mean, I feel like, let me tell you what I feel. I feel like one, yeah? Because Prince looks like somebody who is family-oriented, disciplined, doesn't want to come to the house and mess up. He was always telling Annie that if he wants to marry, you rather marry somebody that is his friend. Do you understand? He's not somebody who likes to say exclusivity. This is my girlfriend. He doesn't like it. So he rather, like when he wants to marry, he'll go and pick one of his close friends to marry. Can you imagine? And even if the girl is dating a guy, that he would snatch the girl from the guy. Why will you risk, you get me, like good friendship for a guy that's never ready to date you? Like, he's never ready. The guy is saying that he wants to be your friend and you're risking your friendship with your friend because of this guy. See, yeah, I want to hear your opinion. Tell me in the comment section, my darling. And then we know that Ozo won head of house, and there was so much drama. Who was he going to pick as deputy? Hallelujah. Ozo picked Dorothy. Ozo is somebody who is he's a very loyal person. He has said it, and I think we're not just listening to him, because he keeps saying that he will not allow a relationship scenario dent his friendship. He said to him, what's important to him in life is family, loyalty, and friendship. That's why he picked Dorothy. Immediately he made that pick, man, he went to go and meet Nengi, because after he won the head of house thing here, we could see here Nengi. Nengi was on the swing bed. He was, swinging the bed for Nengi. They were, forming her cool and thing. Then when they said, Ozo, come and pick your deputy here, and he goes to pick Dorothy. He goes to meet Nengi, like trying to talk. Nengi was like, oh, leave me, like don't talk to me, like. But it's also like joking. How you need to give her time to process it. There's no way she'll be hurt. Wait, what? You didn't pick her as deputy. You know that she wants to pick you as deputy. He said that Neo told him that Nengi said that if she had won the head of her, she would have picked him, which we're not sure, but that's what Neo said, that Nengi said. If you know this thing, give her time to heal. She's a human being. I mean, deputy means you're escaping eviction for the whole week, so allow her heal. Do you understand? By the way, today 4th of August is Ozo's birthday, so happy birthday to Ozo, all his fans, all his family members. Big ups to you guys. Go and celebrate him in the comment section. Then Ozo now goes to the room and talking to Dorothy. Now guys, listen carefully, because did you know that there was a day that Ozo was having his bath in the bathroom, and Nengi comes into the bathroom to have her bath with him? And he looked at her like, I don't understand. What are you doing here? And she's like, when she came to, that's the biggest tease. Tease, lie. And she came to the bathroom to have a bath. And also was looking like, okay, you're not going to leave because you're seeing me here. She's like, no, man, she wants to have a bath now, man. And he was like, okay, you're not going to leave, man. I'll keep having my bath. And so Nengi now goes to another shower here. And she now has, I'm such a saying that you don't even understand. You thought I was your spec, Abby, when I was on clothes. Abby, wait, now let me show you the real deal. If you see the real deal, then you will. Hey, next thing. Okay. I'm going to act like I'm not seeing what you're doing, but okay. Dorothy says, see, Ozo is her friend. She was talking to Ozo that, see, she has no no issue with this girl. But if she's going to take him as a friend, if she sees that the girl is not treating him right, he thinks that it's only normal as a friend to advise him on what to do. You get? If he agrees to still go on, no problem. She not asked also that way. Also, wait, let me ask you a question. He said what? Have you asked her like why she got close to Prince? Also was like, yeah, that she said that it was because he was giving her attitude, so she now had to go close to Prince. And Dorothy was like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, who does that? I tried to get close to Prince to hurt Ozo. I'm like, see, man, because I can't lie. Like when I was younger, I was about that business here. I used to be that kind of person who like would have like a lot of male friends, so that if you dull me, I have other friends to move on to. That's a vibe. It's not spiteful necessarily or intentionally. It's just to keep your mind sane. It's to help yourself not to hurt a lot. Yeah. At some point, I had to stop it, because I do not think it was a good representation of myself. Dorothy is fighting for others' stability mentally in the house, I get. But what Nengi is doing is very possible. I've been there. I've just left that life because you won't just look serious to anybody in particular. You get, but it's very possible. And now let's now go to Neo. Neo's mouth might put him in trouble. Now the moment Ozo picks Dorothy as deputy, Neo goes to meet Dorothy. That you see, he chose you. He is #1. That see, he sees you as a best friend. Take that role. He can be your best friend and he can like a girl. And Dorothy is like, I don't have an issue with it. He said, no, you have an issue with it. I don't have an issue with it. No, I'm telling you, you have an issue with it. See, and he has chosen you. That see, this is wrong for you, but you can have a friend and you should understand this. After they had that conversation, Neo now goes to meet Tolani and V, and it's causing the same Ozo and Nengi and Dorothy matter to them. I say, Neo, okay, wait, chill. You have spoken to Nengi, you have spoken to Ozo, you have spoken to Dorothy. Why are you now telling Tolani and V this matter? I mean, I understand that Tolani has a thing for Prince, and Tolani thinks that Nengi is like the person Prince likes. Yeah, but why are you discussing this Ozo's matter with another person? As if that was not even enough, the cameraman now goes to the laundry or the lounge, like where they put their dresses here, and I'm seeing Eric, Neo, Ozo and Dorothy talking about the same matter again. Neo said that Dorothy should leave. Dorothy said, I'm not leaving. My friend is here, Ozo. I'm not leaving. Like I'm sure she wants this whole talk to be over. Let it be over. She said, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Leave. I'm not leaving. Ozo was like, you know what? That he wants to even go. Also now steps. As also now steps now. Neo now continues the matter with Eric, talking about that see that also likes Nengi and Dorothy. I'm just like, Neo, it's okay. He talked about the matter so much so that Praise now comes to join the matter. Praise now said, but see, this same Nengi likes other guys too. Neo said, no. I'm just like, Neo, allow this matter. It's not even your matter. That's why Praise is in bottom 4, because you're putting your mouth in matter that's not your matter. What is it? See, Ozo is doing fine. He's playing his game. You have left your own. I don't even. What is Neo's game? Is he trying to be defender? What? See, it's one thing to want to make peace. Like Ozo, he's your guy. Okay, you've done it right. You've spoken to Nengi and Dora. Yeah, why are you talking to Tolani, V, Praise, Eric? On top one person's matter. I don't understand again, okay? I don't know. But now let's go to Erica and KIDDWAYA. So wait, guys, chill. Because after the whole magic finger thingy, almost, guys, man, Kid is not even giving Erica any breathing space. Kid is literally like, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like he's beginning to genuinely like Erica, because see, guys, all through yesterday, Kid was with Erica like all through. There was even one time that Lekon had to now book session. Erica, what's up? I'd like to talk to you after. Erica was like, okay, no problem. What did we see? Kid was with Erica. Like, where do you want to go? Oh, guys, sit down here. They were just gisting all through. So maybe Erica is finding her way into Kid's heart. Maybe Erica has shown Kid that, so you know what? I mean, you've met all the girls here, but I'm different. Let us see. I just want to I feel like Erica and Kid's whole journey will be an interesting twist. It is obviously an interesting twist to the game, so I like to watch like that whole scenario and see how it goes. But yeah, my darling, that's all for today's gist. Let me now shout you out. Edu Muzamil, Dr. C, Vera Francis, Michelle Ajuku, Mena Rosabel, Julia Ganobi, 10K Special, Nelly Soa, Onyinye Okafor, and O Noni. These people ask me to shout them out. Want me to shout you out? Don't be shy. Just tell me in the comment section. Only shout me out and I will shout you out, my darling. I love you guys so much. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up as well, because more thumbs up, more views, more engagement, you know. And please give me your opinion about this whole matter. What's happening within Nengi, V, Erica, Tolani, Prince, all that gist. I want to know your opinion in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye bye.